Welcome to Friday Night Trivia.
Trivia!
I don't even know what to say. Hey, everybody. I'm Rick. That's the guy up in the corner. He's really fucking late.
We just started the
Welcome
fucking
to
show.
Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blonde Rouge and you get Friday Night Trivia. All right. Got, what is it?
No
Show
Harry tonight because of his Wi-Fi, I'm assuming.
like other people, I don't hear from him till like very late. I don't know. I have to sit here and wonder, am I going on alone? But that's internal, and we shouldn't be doing that here. So let's see who's here. I don't know. It's Friday night. Who gives a shit, right? Hey, Guru. Only Guru here anyway. Well, if you are here, this says 4 people are here. Say hi in the chat. We're going to get to some trivia. Tonight, it is not just going to be sports trivia or hockey trivia. I've got all kinds of trivia. General knowledge, geography. I got all kinds here loaded up, so we can do all kinds of different things. And
that sounds good.
If you're here, say hi first, because we're not doing any trivia till you say hi to us. Okay, that's how it is. No, but say hi and let us know you're here, so we know we're not just playing alone. We don't want to be playing with ourselves, you know. Pa-dum-pum.
A couple of good games today in the NCAA tournament. Michigan State, Western Michigan went to overtime. Quinnipiac and Wisconsin went to overtime. Been a fun tournament to watch. BC won earlier pretty convincingly. But it was a tie game for most of it. But Fire looked good.
I didn't see any of it. I don't know. I think people are leaving because they don't like my mood. I think, yeah, no, I'm fine, everybody. I'm just sort of having joking around. All right, if you're here, say hi, so we know that we're playing this game with people in the room, because it doesn't really make sense if there's nobody there. If you're going to ask trivia questions and there's no one there to answer, it doesn't make sense. So we'll wait a little bit longer for people to show up, and we hopefully we'll get some people and we'll have fun. Well, then one of the reasons is when we get enough people, whatever you guys want to do, you'll pick a subject, and I should have some trivia on it, and we can play the game. And yeah, can you tell how prepared we are? Aren't we prepared tonight? All right. We should talk about shit before while we wait for people.
Sure.
I don't know. Are we getting it? I feel like we're on Don't Puck with Media, but I know we're not. But I feel like we are. Is it because it's Friday night? It's Good Friday. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. It's Good Friday. Yeah, there might not be as many people around. All right. Well, but we're going to require the other people to say hi to us, so we know that there are people out there that want to play this game. So let us know. And in the meantime, I don't know. Tell you what, I got a quiz here. It is on. Oh, this is what it is. Are these the names of characters from The Simpsons, or are they the names of Stanley Cup winning teammates of Hockey Hall of Famer Dick Duff?
Oh, I like it.
It's a time thing. This is 20 questions. They give us 2 minutes. I don't really care about the timing part of it, but yeah, but it's going to be better if there's more people in the room. Jeez. Well, it's 4:20. We're here for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Perfect timing. While we wait, we need to sound like on a game show. You know, the clock and music. 5 people. Yeah. We got 5 people. If you're here, say hi. And we know you're here, and we know that we got people to play this game. In the meantime, we're going to look into the camera and stare at you. Guru, I know you're here. You're the only one listening to me. See, Matt doesn't even care.
I'm trying to get people to join.
You what?
So I'm trying to get people to join.
Who are you trying to get to join?
I texted Alicia, texted my wrestling group chat.
We got 6.
No, it'll hopefully be more than 6.
I would hope so too, but I mean, at least, it is Good Friday, so I get it. But say hi to us so we know who's here.
Yeah.
And then we can actually play this game. I got 20 questions. And the questions are, to start with anyway, the questions are these Simpson characters or are they teammates of Hall of Famer and Stanley Cup winner Dick Duff?
TNG.
That's the first one that's up. So it's sort of hockey related and sort of entertainment related.
I like it. I mean, who doesn't know The Simpsons?
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? We don't have Harry, though, to do the... we don't have Harry to keep track of who the winner is. So... Well, TNG, got to let you know, once you're in, you cannot leave. On penalty of death. Well, it says 7 people here. Only 2 people saying hi. So, I imagine they're waiting for us to do the thing there. So, all right. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to look at it first because I haven't opened it up. I don't know if it gives the answers or not. If it doesn't, like there, I can put it on screen and then you guys can all see it. So, but it's a time thing. So, I don't know what that's going to do. Ready? Here we go. Okay. Oh, I see what it does. First one is Troy McClure. Simpsons character or teammate of Dick Duff? Troy McClure. You may know him as a Simpson character or you may know him as a hockey player. That's my only hint that I'm going to give you. Guru says Simpsons. Matt, if you don't know that, you're not much of a Simpsons guy.
Oh, it should be The Simpsons. I'm like, that name's... I'm pretty sure it's a Simpsons name.
And I gave it away. You may know him from, and that's the guy that always does all those things. You may know me from this and that and this and that. Don't you know that guy? Troy McClure.
Yeah.
What's with these young buckaroos?
No, because as soon as you said the name, I'm going, I know that's a Simpsons name, but I couldn't picture in my mind like what he did on the show. But like I was like, that's a Simpsons name. Like, I knew
why I gave the hint. Okay, next one up. Johnny Bauer.
Teammate.
Johnny Bauer. And just in your mind, just imagine clock ticking and music. TNG says The Simpsons, but that was the previous one. Johnny Bauer. Nobody's here. Everybody is drunk. Everybody is brain dead. One of the 3. Going once. Going twice. Teammate. How do you guys not know right away who Johnny Bauer is? Oh my God, I'm old. Eddie Shack.
Teammate. Clear the track. Here comes Eddie Shack.
Clear the track for Eddie Shack. Hockey. Teammate.
That guy could fucking flat out annihilate dudes.
Waylon Smithers.
That's The Simpsons.
Waylon Smithers. Now, Guru, are you saying that's a teammate for the other guy or this guy? Because I don't know if I'm running behind or not. Waylon Smithers. Guru says teammate.
Smithers.
TNG says Simpsons.
I should have just given it away.
Well. Smithers. Going once. Going twice. 3 times. He is Mr. Burns's
lover.
Secretary
/ like he's like gay for Mr. Burns.
Yeah, would like to be his Mr. Burns' lover, but All right, next one. Red Berenson. Red Berenson.
Simpsons.
Red Berenson. Hey, it could be the Red. I'm the what is he? The janitor?
No, that's groundskeeper Willie.
I know who it is. Guru says teammate. Matt says Simpsons. TNG says teammate. Do we have anybody else out there that's playing this game? Red Berenson, Simpsons, or Dick Duff teammate? Going once. Going twice. Teammate. Red Berenson played for the Habs I think at one point too. Long career, Red Berenson. Next.
Oh, this is going to be painfully obvious.
Tim Horton.
Simpsons.
Who's this goddamn quiz for, man? I ran out of time on it. Tim Horton.
Timmy's.
And who did he play for? Tim Horton, teammate, and coffee shop. Kent Brockman. Kent Brockman.
Simpsons.
Matt says The Simpsons. What say you? Kent Brockman. Will Hodder says Buffalo. Kent Brockman is a Buffalo. Kent Brockman. Simpsons character or Dick Duff teammate? TNG says he wants to say teammate, but something's holding him back. Don't know what it is. Going once. Going twice. Teammate. No, it's not. It's the Simpsons character. He's the news guy. Kent Brockman.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah. Tim Horton played for Buffalo. No, Tim Horton played for Toronto, didn't he? Why do I want to say Toronto?
He played for Toronto.
Tim Horton played for Toronto. He was he played for Toronto. He died. When he died, he was a Maple Leaf, I believe.
I know Eddie Shack played for the Bruins for a while.
Eddie Shack. Okay, next one. Barney Gumble. Barney Gumble skating down the wing. Look, he shoots, he scores. Barney Gumble.
And then he falls. He falls asleep. The Simpsons. Hey, Homer.
What about, could be the Flintstones?
That's Barney Rubble.
It could be just Barney. Maybe that's Barney's last name. I love
dinosaur.
You. You love me.
Oh, God.
Stick my dick up behind your knee. Did I say that? I don't know why. Where I gave him. Barney Gumble. Is he Simpsons or a hockey player, basically? Going once, going twice. Obviously, find him at Moe's Bar. Barney Gumble, Simpsons character. Next. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm going to try.
Apu?
Apu Nahasapima.
Apu Nahasapima.
Apu.
I knew. As soon as you said you couldn't pronounce his last name, I get Apu.
Yeah. Nahasapima.
Thank you. Come again.
Apu.
Love Apu. The Simpsons.
Simpsons character or hockey player? No, it's not a good. That's very horrible. Simpsons going once, going twice. Obviously, is the Simpson who's no longer a character of the Simpsons because they're too woke out there. That's too woke to say he shouldn't be on the Simpsons. Sorry, my opinion. Next up, Ralph Wiggum.
Simpsons.
Ralph Wiggum, goalie for the old Boston Bruins. Ralph Wiggum. Is Ralph the kid or the father?
The kid, Chief Wiggum's son.
Yeah, that we gave it away. It's The Simpsons. Next, how many are we at? I don't know. I didn't answer any. Don't tell you.
He's got such a funny line in the Simpsons movie. I don't know.
Ralph Backstrom. Ralph Backstrom.
Teammate.
Always frequent. I saw him at Moe's Bar many times. Who's lying to you, me or Matt? Well, Matt Outdoor,
they actually admit you can go to. You can actually go to Moe's Bar.
Matt Outdoor says no Harry. I'm gonna say you don't see Harry. Bottom left corner, you don't see Harry.
Well, the problem is Harry's probably also never had a donut.
Yeah, I'm getting afraid to ask him if he has had I'm getting afraid. I'm gonna start asking him. What have you eaten?
Pop-Tarts, pizza, rice,
and something else.
Yeah.
All right, Ralph Backstrom. You're righto, it's a teammate. Tim Horton played for Toronto, New York Rangers, Pittsburgh, and Buffalo. But when he died, I believe he was a Toronto Maple Leaf. Just saying. Next up. Oh, Jesus. I hope this is the last diddly-ass goddamn one because the name is Ned Flanders.
Howdy doodly.
Howdy diddly-ass one.
Howdy doodly. Howdy doodly.
If you guys don't get this one, you need to start whatever. I'll give it a... Everyone should get this one, right? Ned Flanders. TNG guy says Matt. Family Guy. Yeah, crossover. Family Guy is not an option. Stay with the program. It's obviously The Simpsons. There's still more here. Oh, this is definitely a Simpsons character. Rogie Vachon.
Teammate.
He's from the Vachon cake family. And I believe that actually is true. At least if it's not true, I always thought that when I was a kid. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't know Rogie Vachon, for Christ's sake? George Armstrong. We're just moving on.
Rogie Vachon played for the Habs, right?
George Armstrong. If I say that, if it's true or not, I give it away. And I'm not going to say that. I'll let you know after if that's true or not.
What, Rogie Vachon?
George. Oh, Rogie Vachon played for the Habs, yeah.
He's a goalie, right?
Yeah, thank you asking about George Armstrong here.
No. Rogie Vachon. He was a goalie, right?
Yeah.
Because it's funny. When you said that name, I'm like, I saw it today. Because Caden Primo's fourth on the all-time rookie save percentage list for the Habs. He moved ahead of Rogie Vachon.
There you go. All right, so we know that Rogie Vachon is a NHLer. George Armstrong. Will Hodder says LA Kings teammate. I don't know if he played for the Kings. He's definitely a teammate. I know George Armstrong as a Leaf, though, for me. I'm sure he played elsewhere, but I know him as a Leaf. George Armstrong. Next up, Mo Sislak. Cam's cousin, Mo Sislak.
Homer.
They couldn't find fucking Simpson characters that you don't know their names that well, right? Obviously, that's Mo's Tavern, Mo Sislak. I mean, come on. Creepiest guy.
Well, like I said, I had that feeling in my head, too. I'm like, if Apu's name comes up, you're going to go, shit, I can't pronounce this. And I'm going to go, oh, it's Apu.
I mean, even in the hockey names, so maybe some more here, Gump Worsley.
Simpsons.
He might have been on The Simpsons.
Teammate.
Obviously. Nelson Muntz.
Oh,
that's it. That was it.
Simpsons.
I knew it was a laugh. Simpsons. Red Kelly. Are we done? Oh, here's one you won't know. Could be either or. Carol Vadney. Carol Vadney. Teammate or Simpson character? Carol Vadney. I can give it away. Say, that name was in one of my poems.
Teammate.
Carol
Red
Vadney.
Kelly, though, could have gone. Is Red Kelly the Simpsons or a teammate?
You don't know Red Kelly? Red Kelly is a teammate. Carol Vadney, I believe, played in Montreal very, very briefly when he was young and then got moved. He was a good defenseman. Died a while back, though. There's still more. Otto Man. Otto Man. Ottoman. A chair or a person. Otto Man.
Simpsons.
Joe's in the room. Joe says The Simpsons.
Joe.
Empire? What do you mean by it? The show Empire? I never watched it. And obviously, that's Simpsons character. Next one. Back to the beginning. That one's done. You got any trivia? We're all going with mine.
I've pretty much gone through my book.
Pretty much. Let's see what I got.
But I kind of want to move away from that just for at least one show. So, yeah, let's see what you got.
Let me just find a good one. This might be a good one. Okay, not that one. Slovakian forward Richard Zednik wore which of the following jersey numbers in 2002-2003? 11, 20, 21, or 8?
I want to say 20.
Where is the answer, though? That's going to be really important.
I'm pretty sure. I know he wore 20 or 21 at some point. I'm going to go with 20.
So the options are 11, 20, 21, or 8.
I'm going to go with 20.
Ottoman Empire. Nice, Joe. I like that. Good answer. Joe says 21. Guru says 21. Matt says 20.
It's one of the two. But I think he wore 8 at one point in his career, too.
Richard Zednik. Which number did Richard Zednik wear?
He also almost fucking died on the ice. I watched that game live. That was scary as shit.
Yeah, I saw it live, too.
That was scary.
Which number did Richard... Is that all we got that are answering? All right, going once, going twice. And the answer is number 20.
Yay.
Number 20, Richard Zednik. Next up, let me find it. Okay, here's one. Ron Hainsey.
Ronald
Promising
Hainsey.
defenseman wore which number during the 2002-2003 season? 55, 65, 43, or 38? I don't know the answer to that offhand. I'm going to say...
I want to say 43 for some reason. I want to say 43 or 65 for some reason.
Well, I'm going to say 43 was Breezeball, so it's not 43.
So it wouldn't have been 43. So 55 or 65 then.
Yeah.
I'm going to remember. I'm going to go 60. 55.
Guru says 65.
Or no, he couldn't have won. Yeah, I'm going 65. I don't think he could have won 55. Wasn't Sheldon Surrey 55?
You know, I'm just gonna. Sheldon Surrey was 26, I believe.
Oh fuck.
Oh wait, say 38.
55? Maybe
I'm gonna say 38. I'm gonna say 38. Joe says 2002 was around the time I started listening to the games. I was not sure of players' numbers then. No, you can. It's multiple choice. Options are 55, 65, 43, or 38. Guru says 65. Matt can't decide. I'm going to say 38, and I haven't looked yet because it's not right there. I have to scroll to the bottom.
Anybody else? I think was 55.
Anybody else? Okay, I'm going to scroll to the bottom and find out. Let's see. Whoever said 65 is right.
Woo!
65.
I'm smarter than Rick.
That piece of shit, Andrew Shaw's number. Look at that. Why is Andrew Shaw a piece of shit? Look it up. That's too easy. Former sniper Donald Odette. He was a sniper in Buffalo, not here. Has one of the worst years of his career in 2002, 2003, while sporting which jersey number? 82, 16, 81, or 15?
Well, it wasn't 16.
It doesn't really say if he was here, or it just says he had the worst year of his career.
That's true. If he was here, it wasn't 16.
But it must be that he's here because it's Habs summer. So it must have been when he was here.
So it couldn't have been 16 because that was already long retired. Henri Richard.
Henri Richard retired. 81 says Guru. I'm going to say 15.
I want to say 81.
I'm going to say 15. But you know what? I think you're right. Wait a second. 82. I'm trying to go by memory. I think he wore 15 in Buffalo, I want to say. And here he wore 82. Anybody else? Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. And we're going to take a look. And we're going to take a look right now. Going. And it is. Guess who is right? Guess who was right? Guess who was right? What did you say?
81.
And Guru said 81. And you were both wrong. I got it right. It was 82. All righty. Mariusz Czerkowski, one of the two Polish NHL players, wore which of the following numbers in 2002, 2003? 27, 23, 22, or 25?
Is 25 retired?
Wasn't that Lemaire's? I don't think so.
I swear 25's retired.
No. Paling wore it just a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah. 23 just seems odd.
Well, it's Bob Gainey's number.
So that's
was
retired.
Was it retired then, though? Also, was it retired then?
Gainey? Oh, that's true. I don't think that number got retired for another couple years, right?
Yeah, I think it was later than that. I'm going to say 22.
Yeah, I'm going to go 22.
Yeah, because you know I know it, and I don't really know it. I don't, but my memory says 22. Because Steve Shutt wasn't around then, and his number is not retired.
And Cole Caulfield wasn't around then.
Obviously.
I don't think he was fucking born. Oh, no, he might have been born.
He might have been, yeah.
I think he was like one.
He was in diapers. He was playing hockey with his poop. Joe says 22. Anybody else out there to answer this? Anybody else? Going once, going twice. And scroll for the answer. I got to be careful not to scroll too far, so I don't want to see any others. Ooh, we're all wrong. 27. 27.
Oh,
I would have thought, I don't know. I guess Corson wasn't here then, so.
That's just before Kovalev. Kovalev wouldn't have had it.
No, Kovalev was 6 years later.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, where are we? Patrick Traverse. Patrick Traverse, an NHL veteran, wore which jersey number in 2002, 2003? 45, 54, 64, or 46? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
Did he actually suit up for the Habs? I know he was.
Was Craig Rivet on the team then, or is that later too? Because if Rivet was on the team, I think he was 54 or 55.
Craig Rivet?
His number was in the 50s.
I don't remember. Hey there, X3J. Let's see. Patrick Traverse. You know, he was such a just like not, I don't know, like a nothing. I'm gonna say 64, a high number, because back then you weren't really making it with they gave you high numbers.
Yeah.
But he was an NHL veteran. Shit, I don't remember much about the guy. He barely played here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 45. How's that? 45.
You go 54.
So Joe's got 54. Guru says 46 with a question mark. Barely remember it. Oh, I remember the name. I don't remember seeing him play, though, much at all. But I remember the name. So, anybody else want to answer that? Patrick Traverse, what number did he wear in 2002, 2003? 45, 54, 64, or 46? And we're going to reveal that right about now. Let's see. Joe had 54. Guru 46. What'd you say?
54.
And I said?
45.
45. I got it reversed. It was 54.
Was there one a couple questions ago where one of the number options was 11?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just realized in my head, it just boom, light bulb. I was like, there's no way it could have been 11 because Saku Koivu was on the team.
No, yeah, maybe in one of the, yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, probably in one of the, in the options, yeah. Next, Joey Juneau. Joey Juneau, the defensive specialist and MIT graduate.
Oh,
enjoyed a solid year. In 2002-2003, he wore jersey number what? 90, 10. Sure he did. 94 or 97.
10.
Joey Juneau wore number 90, number 10, number 94, or number 97.
10.
I'm going to say 90.
I'm going to say 10.
Because Guy Lafleur didn't wear number 10. You know what? I'm gonna bust it. Nobody has worn number 10 since he retired.
Yeah, because didn't they retire his number like right after?
Not long after. Guru says 90. Joe says 97.
I'm gonna go 97 because that was the year I was born. Fuck it.
Will Hodder says 94. And Rick says 90. And Rick is gonna be right because I'm pretty sure I know this without having to look it up. And are I right? Rick is right. Number 90. So Guru gets it and Rick gets it. Nice. Next one.
Why'd they throw 10 in there? All the other numbers are in the 90s.
They figured there's enough idiots out there that wouldn't know that. Or some people will be, well, that's a trick question, right?
Well, you imagine like being sitting in the Bell Center, like in between intermission, taking that quiz, and then you answer 10. And then you get it wrong, and then you look up, and the banner's right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's why it was wrong.
Yeah, because he retired in what, 84?
Yeah.
From the Habs?
Yeah, and his number was retired.
85 couldn't have
been more than a couple years after that.
85? Like right after. Not long after. Anyway. All right. Yannick Perreault, they just traded for his son, Jacob Perreault. At the deadline, Yannick Perreault, Montreal's key face-off man. He was a great face-off man. Finished the season with which number in 2002-2003? 95, 94, 91. He's getting lower. Or 44. 95, 94, 91, or 44. I'm going to go
91. 91's like a forward number.
Matt says 91. Rick says 44. Wait a second. 2002, 3? That was Riche. Shit. 94. Will Hodder says that was from the previous one. Guru says 91. Joe says 94. Matt says 91. And Rick says 94. Anybody else? Anybody else going once? Going twice? Going 3 times? So I got to look at it. So hang on to that. Hang on a sec. Hang on. 94. Joe and I were right. All right. I think I'm winning this. If we were keeping track. Jose Theodore. This one's easy. Do I do Theodore? Okay, we'll do it. Jose Theodore idled Patrick Roy as a child. All throughout juniors, he sported Roy's familiar 33. Which number did he wear in 2002-2003? 60, 37, 40, or 33?
I'm not sure.
Well, don't spoil it like that. I knew that one too. That's why I said it's probably easy because, 60.
It's funny. When you said Theodore, I looked at the bobble of like,
cheater.
It would be really funny right now and just go, I wonder which one and show the number.
You're a cheater. You should have just said 60. And then when we reveal, you go, yeah, I don't know why I knew that. All right. Hey, Quinn. Nice, Quinn. That's awesome. Great game. Oh, yeah, you're in Denver. Hey, awesome, buddy. He's in Denver still. You're still in Denver. You've been there a while. Jeez. Many OH. I don't know if that's L or I because it's not an L like that. It's weird. Capital letters and I don't know. Many OH something players have advanced to the NHL league.
It's probably
so it's not OHL. Jan Bullis, now Montreal Canadian, was once an OHL.
Jan Bullis is on the Habs.
Okay,
right now.
We'll do this again. Let me do this again. Many OHL players have advanced to the NHL. Jan Bullis, now Montreal Canadian, in 2002-2003, was once an OHL prospect. Bullis wore which number during the 2002-03 season? 39, 21, 38, 22. Hey, Quinn, good luck. A good flight coming home, buddy. Good flight coming home.
I don't know.
39, 21, 38, 22. Jan Bullis.
21.
I'm going to say 38. Oh, shit.
38 does make sense.
No.
But I'm sticking with 21.
I'm not sure. Everyone else they looked it up. 38. I'll stick with my first, because I'm not sure if it's 22. 38. We'll go with 38. Going once. Anybody else? Going twice. No cheating, by the way. Anybody caught cheating, I will come to your house and I will point my finger in your face and call you a cheater. Okay? See if you can handle that. All right, going 3 times. I don't know yet. Let me go look. Be careful here. 38. We all get it? No, not him. He got 21. All right. Congrats, everybody. We only got a few more of these left, but they're interesting. The aforementioned Craig Rivet. I have his whole career wore which of the following numbers in 2002, 2003?
I think it's 52.
It's not even an option. 32, 48, 52, or 44?
52. I knew it was in the 50s. Couldn't remember if it was 52, 54.
I wonder what it is. I wonder which one it is then 52. Now. I'm going with 52.
I know. I know that from NHL 06 because he's on the Habs in NHL 06, and I owned face with him.
Yeah. No, I remember now when I saw it at 52. Yeah, it was 52. Okay, moving on. During the 2000,
was he decent in real life? Like, cause I mean, like I said, I was great with him in the game, but
what?
Craig Rivet.
It's okay. He had more of a never say die attitude.
Yeah,
and he never gave up, and he could fight, and he was physical. And
I got in a lot of fights with him in the game.
Yeah. During the 2002-2003 season, Montreal had Gretzky. What? Montreal had Gretzky. Well, not really, but Pierre Maguire mentioned his passing skills resembled Gretzky's. Mike Ribeiro wore which jersey number?
Oh, shit. I know this.
81, 99, 71, or 49?
Fuck.
81, 99, 71, or 49?
I know this. It's not 49.
Who was 49 back then?
Back then?
Well, I won't say it now. I don't want to give anything away. It could have been 49, his number there, Ribeiro. Guru says 81. I want to say
it was 71 or 81.
Guru says 81.
DL
says 132. The one and only time a 3-digit number was ever used was 132 because that's how many lines of coke he could do every night.
Yeah, he had a problem.
The question should be, how many lines of cocaine could Mike Ribeiro do in one night?
It was 71 or 81. I want to say 81.
You're going to say 81 or you want to say 81? Going once.
81.
Going twice. 81?
81.
I'm going to say the right number, which is 71.
Fuck! I knew it! It was one of the two!
And 49, by the way, was Brian Savage. I'm looking to confirm, but it was 71. Where is it? Come on.
NHL 06.
There it is. 71. A big 71. You liked him until he faked the seizure to stop the game. Did he really do that? I kind of remember that.
For that shit he was doing off the ice, though, Ribeiro had a pretty long career.
Yeah, he had a storied past. Following his elder brother's footsteps, Marcel Hossa gained a name as a sniper. Marcel Hossa.
I don't remember that.
Marcel. Marion, maybe. Marcel. Did he have 10 points in the NHL, Marcel? Like, are they insane? Marcel Hossa gained whatever. Marcel overcame an odd feat. Yeah, he couldn't score goals. That's scoring 5 goals in 4 games wearing which jersey number? He had 5 goals in 4 games wearing that. That's his sniper. 5 goals in 4 games. That's a sniper. And the other 100 games he might have played, he had 0 goals. That's the problem. Did he wear number 22, 26, 81, or 18?
81. Was it 18?
In 2002-2003, was Serge Savard's number retired yet?
Oh, it might not have been.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was 81 because that's Marion's number.
Yeah, that makes
I think he was still in the Habs in NHL 06. That's why I know a lot of these old players for playing NHL 06.
81 definitely makes sense. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it was
81. It's 81 because Matt ruined it by saying that's Marion's number. 81. 81. Okay, that's all the number ones I've got. I got to get more. I got to get another quiz.
Love Marion Hossa. I have one of those little like figurines of Marion Hossa.
Marion was a good hockey player. Marcel?
Nope.
You know what? On Friends, Marcel the Monkey was a better hockey player than Marcel Hossa.
Who is better with the Habs, Marcel Hossa or Scott Gomez?
Gomez by far. Gomez actually had 54 points in one season. I don't think Hossa. I swear to God, did Hossa have more than 10 points in his career?
I'll look this up. Where'd my phone go? It's over here.
He did not score a lot. He was frustrating as fucking hell. Just like Armia. When Armia was at his most frustrating, Hossa, every game, he's going to be great. He's going to be great. Never did anything. Had maybe one period of a few games. That was it. Well, here's one. It says, what do you know about the Montreal Canadiens? Let's give that one a try. Oh, I think I used this one. No, this is really just...
He had a career high of 18 points.
His career high was 18 points?
In the NHL, yeah. That was with the Rangers.
And how many years did he play?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. He played 7.
Ooh, parts of 7 seasons.
His career high with the Canadiens was a whopping 13.
13. Oh, I was off by 3.
He had one season. He had 1 goal and 1 assist.
I'm telling you, he was a huge disappointment. Okay, this one's no good.
I get it, because the year before he joined the Habs, he had 90 points in 58 games in the WHL.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of players, they're great in the WHL, and it doesn't, that's where it ends.
But then they sent him down. His first 3 seasons, they sent him down to the AHL, and he put up 32, and 40 points in the AHL.
Yeah, because he was a good AHL player, but he couldn't do it in the NHL.
Mm.
All right, new quiz. Who leads the Montreal Canadiens for games played in the playoffs, career totals? Who leads the Montreal Canadiens for games played in the playoffs? The options are Jean Beliveau, Maurice the Rocket Richard, Larry Robinson,
Big Bird,
Henri the Pocket Rocket Richard.
Oh, no, that's a lie. I take it back. It's got to be Henri.
Matt says Henri.
Has to be Henri. 11 cups. Got to be Henri. Or 10 cups. Got to be Henri.
Henri 11.
It is 11?
He's the only one.
Okay.
He's the winningest NHL.
No, I couldn't remember if it was 10 or 11 because I know he was either tied or one behind Bill Russell for like the most of any North American.
Yes, it's Henri. Joe says Henri. BL says Chuck Lefley because he's out in left field. Will Hodder says 4. Henri Richard. So far, all Henris all the way around, and BL is out in left field. So I'll give my guess whenever. Anybody else out there to guess? Anybody else out there? Going once. Going twice. And when I say mine, you're all going to go, oh, yeah, I wanted that guy. Larry Robinson.
I said Big Bird first, too. And then he said Henri, and I'm thinking, well, he's got the 11
cups.
But
Richard, most of his cups were all 2 rounds.
No, I know. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you guys weren't thinking.
I know Big Bird, I think, is the career games played leader, too, right? Like, just in general.
I'm just going to confirm this because I haven't confirmed it yet.
That's why I said Big Bird.
Larry Robinson, because Rick knows everything. Rick is the best.
No, because Larry Robinson's like the career games played leader too, right?
No, I don't know about 20 seasons played, 20 seasons in the playoffs. I mean, there's another one, right? 20 seasons in the playoffs. Every year in his career, he made the playoffs. He has the most playoff games, 200 and some odd. 71 cup was 3. Yeah, but I mean, most of the cups he played in or playoffs were 2 rounds. All right, let's move on.
Apparently, Marcel Hossa played until 2017, 2018. He played over in Europe.
Who is the Montreal Canadiens' all-time leading goal scorer in the playoffs? the all-time leading goal scorer in the playoffs. Number one option, Guy Lafleur. Number 2, Maurice Richard. Number 3, Jean Beliveau. And number 4, Yvan Cournoyer. Lafleur, Richard, Beliveau, or Cournoyer? I do not know the answer to this.
I mean, honestly, none of those guys are bad picks. They're really not.
I'm gonna say Guy Lafleur.
I'm gonna go Lafleur too. Lafleur just makes too much sense.
He would have played probably more playoff games, and he scored a shit ton. But I have this feeling. I'm gonna say Lafleur, but if I'm wrong, I think it's Cournoyer. If it's not Lafleur, BL thinks it's Mark.
Hey, Armia's gonna catch him though.
Good drugs there, BL. Good drugs, man.
Oh, look, we all know Yoel Armia is going to catch him.
Hey, Phil. Phil says it's Lafleur. Did he catch Hyman with his what? The hell is that about? Joe says the Road Runner.
Fuck, was he quick?
What do you say?
I said Lafleur.
You said Lafleur? And we're going to find out. We're going to find out. And it is... Everybody was wrong. It was the Rocket.
That makes sense.
It was the Rocket.
You know what's funny, though? Going back to Conway. So, I was playing NHL 06 against... It was either Alex or Cam. And we were using just, like, the all-time, like, teams for, like, each team. And I was using the all-time Habs. And Conway was on the team. Every time I caught the puck with him, because he was a road runner, he was so fucking quick. I skated by everybody. I just kept going, me.
Well, he was, yeah.
And I'd score.
They called him the road runner for a reason.
It's so funny. I forget who are the two that I played, Cam or Alex, but they were getting pissed off because I couldn't catch him. I was just going, me.
Road runner.
Me.
Coyotes after you. Okay, who is the leader for most points? That's goals and assists by a Canadiens player in the playoffs, career playoff games. That's in brackets. Who is the leader for most points by a Montreal Canadiens player in the playoffs? Maurice the Rocket Richard, Jean Beliveau, Larry Robinson, or Guy Lafleur? So the options are the Rocket, Beliveau, Robinson, or Lafleur.
You know, part of me kind of wants to say Big Bird because he got a shitload of assists, but I'm gonna go with Lafleur.
Okay, Matt's got Lafleur, Phil's got Beliveau, Will's got the Rocket, and Guru's got Larry Robinson. I don't know the answer to this. It's not Richard because he didn't get a lot of assists, I think. So it's not Richard.
No, he did not. Like, Big Bird would have got a shitload of assists, and he was in the playoffs for 20 straight seasons. That's why I'm, like I said, if it's not Lafleur, I think it's Big Bird, but I'm going Lafleur.
I'm going to go with Beliveau. Why I'm going with Beliveau? Beliveau had big nights, even in the playoffs, and put up points. I'm going to go with Beliveau. And he played lots of playoff games, even though they weren't as long. I'm going to go with Beliveau. I just, for some reason. Probably wrong. It's Lafleur. It's probably Lafleur. It's not Lapointe. Get with the program, man. Okay, so let's who got what? Who got what? Wait. Did we get any guesses in here that are actually guesses from something that I gave an option for? If Beliveau lives in the playoffs, well, where is he dead in the playoffs? Because he's dead. Oh, the playoffs. That's different. The playoffs. Very different. All right. We got guesses or not? No? Okay, my guess is Beliveau. I said Beliveau. Okay, we're going to look. The answer is Jean Beliveau with 176 playoff points. Robinson has 134. Lafleur has 133. And Richard has 126. So Beliveau by a long fucking shot of those four guys. Yay, I'm so good. All right. Next question. Are we entertained yet? True or false? True or false? Henri Richard has more playoff points than his brother Maurice the Rocket Richard. True
false
or false?
False.
Henri has more points than Maurice the Rocket Richard in the playoffs. I'm going to say that is true. Bob, it is true. For 1,000 points. I'm going with that. Yeah, the Rocket didn't get a lot of assists, Joe. True or false? Will says true. Joe says true. Rick says true.
False.
Matt says false. Phil says boom, boom, Jeffrion.
Boom, boom.
Oh. No more guesses? The answer is I have no idea until I go look. It's not one I know the answer to. The answer is true. I'm kicking Matt's ass tonight. If somebody was keeping track, I'm kicking his ass. It's over there. Him there. All right, next question. Who has the highest let me do that again. Who has the highest total career penalty minutes in the history of the Montreal Canadiens in the playoffs? The options are Claude Lemieux, John Ferguson, Chris Nyland, Brian Skrudland. Brian Skrudland. At least put someone in there that could be possible.
What's the question?
Who has the highest total career penalty minutes in the history of the Canadiens playoffs?
Knuckles.
I don't know. I mean, it
actually, wait, no. How many times did Knuckles make the playoffs?
It could be Knuckles. Right. Oh, make the playoffs? A few times. Not as many as John Ferguson.
I can see it being John Ferguson then.
So I'm going to go with John Ferguson. John Ferguson, my guess. BL says Beliveau because he's in another planet already. I don't know where he is. Will says Ferguson, and Joe says Ferguson. And Matt is cheating and says Ferguson. And Rick said Ferguson. And the answer is not John Ferguson, but Chris Nyland with 422 penalty minutes.
It was Nyland?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You changed your guess.
God. What? He only made the playoffs, 3 times?
No, they made the playoffs. They did. They only won 2 cups, though, but they made the playoffs most.
100 fucking penalty minutes just in the cup? Just in the playoffs? Holy shit.
422. Well, it gets heated in the playoffs.
That's why I immediately said Knuckles, because I know he's the all-time in general leader in penalty minutes, but I didn't know how many times he made the playoffs.
Okay, next.
Ferguson's up there, too.
Who has scored the most hat tricks? And there, just in case you don't know what a hat trick is, in brackets, 3 goals in 1 game. So just in case you don't know, who has scored the most hat tricks in career playoffs for the Canadiens?
Oh, Marcel Hossa.
Marcel Hossa, not an option. Guy Lafleur, Yvan Cournoyer, Bernard Boom Boom Jeffrion, or Maurice the Rocket Richard. Lafleur, Cournoyer, Jeffrion, or Richard, the most hat tricks for the Habs in the playoffs ever. Whew.
That's tough because it legitimately could be any of them.
The Rocket.
But I'm leading the Rocket or the Roadrunner.
The Rocket.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rocket.
BL says Mike Calamari. Might as well be Calamari. Will says Yvonne Cornway. Guru has the Rocket. I have the Rocket. He's cheating and using my guess as the Rocket. Joe says the Roadrunner. Any other guesses? No guesses. Going once. Going twice. And I'm going to go look and see who it is. Tread lightly. And what did I say? The Rocket? It was the Rocket. Maurice the Rocket Richard. Does it say how many he had? 7 times in the playoffs he had a hat trick.
Wow.
7 times.
Those playoff rounds are 2 rounds each. Jesus, that's a lot of goal scoring.
It's a lot of goals. That's what he did.
But it is the Rocket.
How many Stanley Cups have the Montreal Canadiens won? That is stupid because we all know it's 24. Stupid. I'm going to go check on that just to make sure. They won in this league and that 24. League. It's 24. Just to make sure because you never know with this fucking site. Okay.
And Rick's seen all of them because he's that old.
I've seen them all.
Who leads 1875?
Who leads the Montreal franchise for most years in the playoffs?
Big Bird.
Not an option.
What?
Henri Richard, Jean Beliveau, Maurice Richard,
Henri.
Ken Dryden. It's not Ken Dryden.
It's
gotta be Henri.
If Big Bird's not there, it's like gotta be Henri.
Gotta be Henri. Gotta be Henri. BL says Giunta. Yeah, Brian Giunta. Yeah, never got there in his 5 years here, but yeah. No, I mean, might have.
Red Light Raffico.
Hotter. Will says Beliveau. Joe says Henri Richard. I say Henri Richard. Matt says Henri Richard. Who's going to give us another guess? Any more guesses? Going once. Going twice. Let's take a look. Whoop. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. And the answer is the Pocket Rocket, Henri Richard. Henri, also known as the Pocket Rocket, played 18 years in the playoffs from 1955
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Big Bird made it 20.
During that period. I'm going to say this is an old quiz, and this was before Robinson retired. Like, I don't know. Larry got 20 in a row, didn't he?
I thought so.
That's what I thought.
That's why I said Big Bird.
No, that was that's what I would have said, but had I not seen the names. But I saw that he wasn't there. But I'm thinking Henri must have been more than 20.
Around before Larry Robinson retired.
Yeah, I call this a mistake. That can't be right.
I'm Googling it. Yeah, it's gotta be 20 straight, right?
Oh, I looked at the next one. I can't guess on the next one if I like the question. I will not take a guess. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh,
I'm not going to guess on this one because I saw the answer.
Only 17 of those were with the Canadiens.
That's why.
That's why.
Yeah, 3 with the Kings. Only 2 players in the Montreal Canadiens history have scored 6 points in a single playoff game. Guy Lafleur did it in 1977. Who was the first to achieve that mark?
Rick Seligman.
And they're giving a hint, so you can tell by the names too. He did it in 1954. The options are
the Rocket,
Elmer Rock, Maurice the Rocket Richard,
Rocket,
Dickie Moore, or Didier Pitre.
Could be Elmer Locke or the Rocket.
Maurice Richard, Dickie Moore, or Didier Pitre.
Got to be Locke or the Rocket. I'm going the Rocket. It's Locke or the Rocket.
You're locking the Rocket in?
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rocket.
Let's see. Shit. I don't know. I'm gonna say Guru is the first of these guesses. He's got the Rocket. Matt's got the Rocket. I saw it, so I can't guess. Guru says Dickie Moore, so Guru did not guess the Rocket. Joe might not have guessed the Rocket, but I think Joe did. BL says Boom Boom. Again, not on the board, but BL knows better. Let's see. No, nobody else got a guess. Anybody else with a guess? Going once. Going twice. And it's the guy who rents all those tools and equipment, Dickie Moore. Oh, Dickie Moore. Let me get the answer, and I will tell you how many. But I got to be careful because I spoiled it the last time by going too much. On March 25th, 1954, Dickie Moore scored 2 goals and 4 assists in the semifinal game against the Boston Bruins. Montreal won that game 8-1. Well, there you go. Well, got more. A few more. There's still a few more. Let's see. Where am I? Here is a player who doesn't waste any time. He holds the record for the fastest goal from start of the game in a playoff match for the Montreal Canadiens. Who is he? Brian Scrudlin, Maurice Richard, Guy Lafleur, Bob Gainey. I know the answer to this. I will give it last. Who has the fastest goal to start a hockey game in the playoffs for the Montreal Canadiens? Overtime. Isn't that an overtime, Rick? I think that's what's missing. That's overtime.
Lafleur?
No, but it should say who holds the fastest goal, record for the fastest goal from the start of the overtime. I think this is overtime. But it could be the trick part of it is that it's a trick. It's not overtime, and it's not the person who I think. So the options are Scrudland, the Rocket, Guy Lafleur, or Bob Gainey. BL says Kenny Mosdell. He's catching up slowly catching up by the years. Bob Gainey says Guru.
Bob Gainey said that?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I kind of want to say Scrudland.
Matt's got Brian Scrudland.
I think that was the if they're counting OT.
Will Hodder said.
I think it was him.
That's the thing. I don't know if it's OT.
He scored in the overtime.
Doesn't say OT, so I don't know. Joe says Lafleur.
Screwlin, I think, got that overtime goal.
Brian Screwlin scored an overtime goal, I believe, 9 seconds into overtime. I know. That I know as a fact. But that's overtime. This doesn't say overtime. It says from the start of the game. So I don't know if did they make a mistake. It's going to depend on the answer. All right, we're going to go look at the answer. I mean, I'm going to say Brian Screwlin because that's what I think the question is.
Yeah, do listen to when Rick talks about old Habs.
We're going to see. Okay, here it comes. It is not this. Bob Gainey. On May 5th, 1977, Bob Gainey scored a goal only 7 seconds into the game in the 6th game of a semifinal match against the New York Islanders. I don't remember that. Unfortunately. All right, Bob Gainey. I do believe we only got a couple more here for this. Oh, there's a few more. Oh, more than I thought. This former Montreal Canadiens was the analyst, or you could say the analyst, depending on what you're thinking, for the French Canadian television broadcast team on CBC when his team last won the Stanley Cup in 1986. He did not play a single game in that year's playoffs, but still received a traditional Stanley Cup ring. Who is this player? This former Montreal Canadian was the analyst for the French Canadian television broadcast team when his team last won the Stanley Cup in 86. So he was the analyst in 86 for French CBC. He did not play a single game in that year's playoffs, but still received the Oh, he must have been injured. That's the trick here, is that he must have been injured. Benoit Brunet, Guy Carbonneau, Guy Lafleur, or Mario Tremblay. So nice with your guesses before I put them out there, but so who was injured in the 86 Stanley Cup playoffs and had to do the broadcast? Nope. He doesn't have to be injured. Could have been retired. There's the clue. I know who it is.
Say the names again.
Benny Brunet, Guy Carbonneau, Guy Lafleur, or Mario Tremblay.
Lafleur.
That's my guess, because Lafleur retired in 84. He was still retired in 86. Hadn't come back yet. I'm going to say Lafleur. Because I'll say Carbonneau was playing. Mario Tremblay was playing. And Benny Brunet, I believe, was playing or wasn't with the team yet. One of the two. I'm going to say Lafleur.
What are people saying? Mario Tremblay.
Yeah, but in 86, Tremblay was injured? Anyway, it's okay. It's either Tremblay because he was injured, and I just don't remember that, or it's Lafleur because he was retired.
The question also said this player could have been retired, so I mean that's kind of a giveaway.
Savard was the GM, actually. BL was the GM, wasn't he?
No, you said the tail end of the question said this player could have been retired.
Savard was the GM in 86.
But you said that on the tail end of the question, it said this player could have been retired. So that's kind of a giveaway that it's.
I said, I thought the player must have been injured, and I said, oh, no, wait, he could have been retired. One of the two.
Yeah, it could be Lafleur.
I'm going to say Guy Lafleur. Denny Savard was the 93 one, dude. Check your dates. I'm going to go look. I'm going to find it. Oh. Yeah, it was Mario Tremblay.
You got hurt?
He must have been injured. Yeah, I don't remember. He must have been injured. Who was the head coach for Montreal in the 86 Stanley Cup victory? Jacques Lemaire, Jean Perron, Jacques Demers, or Bob Barry? Who was the coach for the 86 Stanley Cup? Jacques Lemaire, Jean Perron, Jacques Demers, or Bob Barry? Bob Barry, who never won a Stanley Cup.
Rick, you were half right on the previous question. I'll go into it in a second, but for this one, I'm just because I don't know, I'm just gonna wing it and say Jacques Lemaire.
Jacques Lemaire didn't win a Stanley Cup with Montreal.
Okay, take it back.
Not as a coach, I mean. He didn't win as a coach.
Just because BL said it, I'm going to say Jean Perron.
Of course it was Jean Perrin. I don't even have to go look. Which assistant coach for the Boston...
time out before we get to that.
Oh.
The Tremblay thing. So, Rick, you were half right. Because he got hurt, but the injury was so bad to his shoulder, he had to retire. So, it was both.
Oh, is that when he retired? But I don't think he was retired at that point, though.
March 1986.
Is when he retired?
Shoulder injury, so he had to retire. So the injury...
Yeah, but he didn't retire till later, so he wasn't retired yet. He was injured. All right. I'm going to read this one first.
Yeah, he announced his official retirement in September 86, but March was when he got hurt.
Which assistant coach for the Boston Bruins in the 2000-2001 season won a Stanley Cup in Montreal, both as a player in the 60s and 70s and as an assistant coach in 86 and 93? Larry Robinson, Jacques Laperriere, Jacques Lemaire, or Bob Gainey? Larry Robinson, Jacques Laperriere, Jacques Lemaire, or Bob Gainey? So who was an assistant coach with Boston Bruins in 2000-2001 that also won a cup with Montreal as a player and a coach? BL says, Laperriere, when I get a headache, it's a bad one. I take Constantine.
I'm going to go with Laperriere.
So far, Laperriere across the board. Going once. Going twice. Jacques Laperriere is the guy. I don't have to look that up. That is Jacques Laperriere because he was the assistant coach with Boston, and he won a cup as a player and 2 cups as a coach. Who is the Montreal Canadiens superstar who was the first ever head coach for the Quebec Nordiques? Maurice the Rocket Richard, Bernie Boom Boom Geoffrion, Jean Beliveau, or Doug Harvey?
Isn't it the Rocket?
Geoffrion, Beliveau, or Harvey?
Wasn't it the Rocket?
I'm going to say that this guy lasted... I don't even think he lasted 30 games.
I think it was the Rocket, right? I think it was the Rocket.
It might have been the Rocket. I think it's Boom Boom. Now, Boom Boom, though, might have tried to coach the Atlanta Flames, and he flamed out. I think that's where Boom Boom actually did. So I am going to go with the Rocket here. J.C. Tremblay. Jesus Christ, Tremblay wasn't even in it. Guru says the Rocket. Will says Boom Boom. And let's see. I think it's the Rocket. I think it's the second to last question, by the way. And the answer to the question is Maurice the Rocket Richard. Richard's career as a head coach was much less prolific than his career as a player. He coached the first 2 games and then resigned. He was replaced by Maurice Fillion.
Fuck this! I don't know how to coach!
He said, I don't know. The coaching pop here, man, I don't like it. All right. We got one more. Which I'm going to have to recuse myself because I saw the answer too late. Since 1918, how many times have the Montreal Canadiens played in the final series of the Stanley Cup? So how many times did they make the Stanley Cup finals? Since 1918. The answers are 34, 32, 36, or 38. 34, 32, 36, or 38. The Rocket, he couldn't handle the pressure of coaching. Too much pressure to win and please the people of Quebec, and it was too much for him, and he couldn't take it. BL says 4. Denny said 7. Will says 38. Guru says 36. Joe says 36. Matt says nothing.
I'm going to go with 32.
Matt says 32. Any other guesses?
When did this quiz come out?
I don't know. I can try to check, but just give me a sec. Anybody guessing 38, 36, 36, and 32? That's our guesses. And going once, going twice. And the answer is, as much as it pains me to say this, Matt was the only one that was right. It was 32. Let's see. When was this? It doesn't really say when this trivia quiz was put together.
Not that it would have come out after the 21 run, but I was just thinking, like, we don't really know the year the quiz came out, so you have to add 1 on to whatever the number was. But I knew it was like 32 or 34. I know it wasn't more than that, and 32 just seemed right.
He cheated. It was updated. Last time it was updated was 2021. So,
yeah, 32 just seemed right.
Yeah, that's the only date on here. All right, I'll have to see if I can find another one. Are we good for one more? We're good for about... Oh, no, we only got like 8 minutes. Well, that was fun. Too bad Harry wasn't here to keep track, but I can tell you who won. I know who won. Your guesses are Matt, Guru, Joe, or me. Matt, Guru, Joe, or me. Who won this trivia night? I dare say I won. I think I won this one. You can all say I cheated, but I promise you I did not cheat, because when I did see the answer by accident, I didn't take a guess. So I did not cheat. Harry Rice won. Yeah. So they are 24-8 in Cup Finals. BL, that's good math. That's good math. It's not a bad record. I'll take 24-8 in Cup Finals.
Yeah.
Joe says Guru won. Joe?
I guess she didn't say Rick won. I'm cool.
Well, but Rick won. Rick won. Let's see. Oh, we might get it. There's this one with 5 questions. Let me see what they are. Oh.
Too bad I have a cup.
On what date in 1993 did the Habs win the Stanley Cup? June 9th, June 2nd, June 3rd, or May 24th?
Is it on here? Hold on.
I have a cups too somewhere, a little mini cup. I don't know where it is.
Oh, this only goes to the 70s.
On what date in 93 did the Habs win the Stanley Cup? June 9th, 2nd, 3rd, or May 24th?
I'm going to go May 24th.
Once again, BL, be consistent with being wrong, voted for Bay-Bye as the winner.
I'm going to go with the 24th of May. Didn't they sweep everything until that last... Or no, they went to Game 7s.
June 3rd. I'm going to go with June 3rd.
Yeah, it's probably June 3rd.
I know BL's got it. February 31st. I think that was the date. I think you're right there, BL.
November 21st, 1997.
Yes, November 75th of 88-74. Guru won the last trivia night 2 weeks ago. Well, there you go. So you didn't win tonight? Because I did. We can't. Who knows? We didn't keep track. All right. The answer to this question is Did we get this one? We're all wrong. It was June 9th. June 9th. June 9th. How many overtime games did they play in the 1992-93 playoff season? 11, 19, 15, or 3? 11, 19, 15, or 3. And if you get it wrong, you're no longer a member of Talking Habs.
What was the question?
How many OT games did they play in 92-93? 11, 19, 15, or 3? BL says 19.
Did they set a record?
Guru says 15.
I think it was 19.
No other guesses?
Didn't every fucking game go to overtime?
I'm in danger of being eliminated here, but I'm going to say 11, of which they won 10 in a row. Because they won 10 in a row that year. And they played in
Rick's got a lot riding on this. If he gets this wrong, I own the channel.
Yeah, well, maybe. I still have control of it, though.
No, you said if you get it wrong, you're excommunicated from Talking Habs.
No, I said if you guys get it wrong.
No, you said if you guys get it wrong. You just said if anyone gets it wrong.
Yeah, well, I can tell you this. It wasn't 19. And it's possible, but I don't think it is 15, but it's 11. It's not 3 because they won 10 in a row. We ready for the answer? Here comes the answer. What is the answer? The answer is 11. They lost game 1 to the Quebec Nordiques, but then won the next 10 overtime games.
Well, that means the whole channel.
Shame on you guys.
Rick's going to be the only one left now.
Especially BL, who's old enough to know better.
Hey, at least you don't have to pay me anymore.
I am the clear winner. The clear winner. We got 3 more on this one, so let's try.
BL, I would like to formally protest. I'd like to use my coach's challenge.
How many games in a row in 93 in the playoffs did they win to tie the NHL record? 6, 15, 4, or that 11 again? 6, 15, 4, or 11? I don't know for sure, but I'm going to say 6.
How many games they won in a row?
How many they win in a row that year to tie the NHL record for wins in a row?
Well, they won 10 OT games in a row. So it can't be 6. I'm going to go with 15.
It might be 11. It might be 11.
I'm going with 15.
Just like the overtime, but it might be 11. They have to win 16 to win. No, I don't think it was 11. 6. I'm still going to go with 6. Will says 15, 11.
I'm going with
Joe
15.
says 15. No, Will says 15. Joe says 15. Guru says 11. BL is in a cloud somewhere. Okay, Peanut, don't have to cry for nothing.
Meow.
And you said what?
15.
And I said 6. And the answer is Marty McSorley. No. The answer is 11. Guru was right. And I gave away number 4 because that's the illegal stick. We all would have got that. Who scored 2 overtime goals in game 3 and 4? So who scored the overtime goals in game 3 and 4 in LA? Lyle Odeline, John Leclerc, Eric Desjardins, or Guy Carbonneau? Odeline, Leclerc, Desjardins, or Carbo? I knows the answer to this. I knows it.
I want to say Desjardins.
You can say, I'm not stopping you. BL says John Leclerc. Look, he got somebody that's actually named. Look at that. Guru says Carbo. Joe says Carbo. Will says Carbo.
I'm sticking with Desjardins.
I'm going to tell you without looking, that the only time so far tonight that he's been in here that he actually put a guess that had somebody in there and he was right is BL, John Leclerc. John Leclerc won the game, won in overtime, games 3 and 4. I know this without a doubt. And it is John Leclerc. Never made it big in Montreal. He then went to Philly. That's what it says. John Leclerc. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, only scored a couple of overtime games to win a Stanley Cup, but you know.
You broke up there. I have no idea what you said.
Oh, no, I said he only scored a couple of OT winners to win a cup.
Well, we played what? That was LA, right? And we went game 5. So that game 3 and 4, those 2 winners were big.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, I mean, he might not have had like big numbers, but I mean, he made a fucking big impact.
Yeah, and why do you think Philly came after him?
Yeah.
Why do you think Philly came after him? Was that playoff?
BL.
An American who did know shit about hockey. Yeah, John Leclerc was good. I mean, he just didn't hit. He didn't reach his potential here, but Philly knew that he was going to reach his potential, and they paired him up with Lindros. And who did it start? Lindros and I think it was Recchi, and then Recchi got traded here, and then it was Lindros and what was his name? Reichel? Anybody know? Didn't Gretzky have an own goal in the finals? I don't remember that, Guru. Honestly, I don't. Possible, but I don't.
You know what happened today in the BC game? A dump-in went off the ass of the referee and went in.
Yeah, you broke up there. A dump-in went in.
A dump-in hit the ref in the ass and went in the net.
An ass goal scored by the ref.
But they
his first of the season.
They took it off the board.
Renberg, that's who it was. Michael Renberg.
They
the Legion of Doom.
They took the goal off the board.
Yes. All right. That's going to be about it, I think.
Yeah, Alicia's going to murder me
in,
if I don't leave soon.
Yeah. No, I'm done. I'm done too. So listen, everybody, thank you. We'll be back in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, we'll do this again, and we'll maybe do some actual like general knowledge stuff. I've got a whole bunch of stuff, so we'll figure it out. Hopefully, Harry will be with us, and we'll have a lot of fun again. So thanks for watching. Do appreciate it. And that's it. I'll be back tomorrow. 3 shows tomorrow. 3, okay? I counts good. So got the Saturday Hockey Talk at 1, the game at 7, post game right after. That's it. Thanks everybody for being here. We're not gonna hold Matt up any longer because his girlfriend's gonna kill him. So thanks for being here. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, guys. Have a great rest of the night, beginning of the weekend. Go Habs, go. We're going to kick ass and get 3 wins this week. Carolina's next. Good night, everybody.
Later, peeps.
Ciao, ciao.